What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's your girl Lex the Benefit, and right next to me I got
T.
Hey man, and we welcome y'all into More Than Friends. Today we got two special guests. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. All right, to my right I got
Jaya.
All right, and over here we got.
I'm Big Crim.
Hey, look at that! Look at that! We got some ladies in here today, y'all. So today we just gonna be going with the vibes. You know what I'm saying? We got a primary. And it's gonna be about this soft girl era that everybody keep talking about. You know, hey, we got the girls. Oh yes, I'm in my soft girl era. Hell, we got some studs out here saying, "Hey, I'm in my soft girl era." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I really want to know what that looks like for everybody. Cause I have my opinion. T's got her opinion. Jai and Krim got their opinion. So we just want to bring that shit full circle. Y'all ready? So we gonna tap in. So what is soft girl era? What is that? We're going to start with you, Krim.
Why I get the honors? Huh?
Yeah.
To me, what is soft girl era? For me, it's hard for me to say what I feel soft girl era is because I guess it just depends on who.
No right or wrong answer. It's ever how you feel.
And you could pick or depend and then decide which soft girl you want to talk about.
Right.
Yeah. Since it depends on, different things, give me one of them.
Textbook wise, Jaya told me not to look it up, but I did anyways because I'm hard yet. The textbook definition of soft girl era is a woman who pretty much is kind of really cool with being kept. Like they've been a keeper for so long, so now they're at a point where they're relaxed, they're kept, and stuff like that. I guess, but to me, I feel like the definition was pretty much saying that if you are too strong-willed of a woman, that means you're not in your soft girl era. So I feel like if I thought I knew what soft girl era was, because I could just be like, oh, bitch, I get my nails done, my bra and my drawers match. I'm in my soft girl era.
That's soft girl era.
And that's fun.
Yeah. That's not, though. Not to me.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, that's just you like your drawers to match.
Right. So that's just when your girl era. That ain't necessarily.
Yeah, that's your preference.
Self-care.
Yeah. But if I was to be like, I'm in my soft girl, when I say, I'm in my soft girl era, bitch, I ain't got a care in the world. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm good. I can make the choice to decide anything that I want to. If I don't want to go to work today, I don't got to. I'm in my soft girl era, bitch. You know what I'm saying? My man got 3 jobs. I ain't doing that.
Oh, damn.
Shit like that.
I was just about to ask you that. So, like, do soft girl necessarily mean that somebody put you there, or could you put yourself in soft girl era?
Ooh. I want to say maybe a little bit of both. I feel like, but it's the fact of even if somebody can put you there, you can still be there by yourself too. You know?
Give it to them. Tell them you don't need nothing. You don't need now, nigga. Okay. So would you say that you in your soft girl era?
I think that's where I was going when I say it depends who asked me. I could say yes and no. I could say yes because to somebody like that bitch over there with her hair flying everywhere, she ain't in her soft girl era. She ain't got no nails on. But that's why I feel like I can say I'm in my soft girl era because that doesn't make me who I am. I can come out the door with 2 different shoes on if I want to. I'm gonna make that me because I'm in my soft girl era.
Right.
I am content in who I am at this point. Bitch, I'm good. I'm still got my nails done when I'm ready, but that's because I choice what I want to do. You know?
I got you. Okay. Jai, what you think?
I don't know. I think it's like being submissive.
Okay. Really? So kind of like the textbook.
Yeah.
The textbook. So you a kept woman.
No, not really, but
that out of
really, yeah.
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 Submission is a sign of being kept.
But you don't always have to submit to like another person.
Okay.
You could submit to like, I don't know,
your own goals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay.
It's being submissive.
Okay. So do you feel like you in your soft girl era?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You know?
I'm trying, but no, I'm not.
Okay. So what you think it'll take to get you there? Like talk to me now. Cause
I feel like you gotta work within before you work on the outside.
okay,
So
that's a good.
I'm working.
So you feel like you need to work on some self-care before you can even think about calling it that.
Right.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like that.
It's a lot of different definitions.
It's a lot of different definitions because these girls on the internet think, you know what I'm saying, the soft girl era is shit. I'm getting my hair done, my nails done, my toes done. I'm driving this car. I got this right here. And I don't pay a motherfucking bill. And I'm like, bitch, if that's what you need, it ain't me.
I mean, but that's their definition of self-care.
And I love it for them.
I feel like that's leeching, if anything. If you feel like, oh, I'm in my soft girl era because somebody, you know, paying for this, paying for that, that's leeching. You're not doing nothing for yourself.
Right.
You're depending on the next person.
To do it for you.
Exactly.
Right. So are you really being a soft girl or are you just abusing?
No, abusing.
You know what I'm saying? See, what you think? What you think about the soft girl era shit?
Shit, I was about to say get my nails, toes done, my hair cut. To me, that's my soft girl era. But you know, us studs is what they call us. You know, I got my side in-house. Do a little bit of twerking here and there.
Period.
I do me. But, you know, to
dare
me, that's my soft girl era. But, you know, everybody don't see it like that. But I say grooming myself. But, I mean, ain't no right or wrong answer.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. To me, soft girl era is, it's a little bit of both of those things. Like everything that everybody just kind of said is kind of the idea that I have of what soft girl era. Am I in my soft girl era? Absolutely.
All the time.
Why am I in my soft girl era? Because I'm a
Sassy.
fucking girl.
And sassy.
Okay? If I want to goddamn clock it, because this how I do it. Y'all do this shit. I'm over here. Okay?
Oh, that's the dude.
I got, take notes. Okay? So, if I feel like I want to clock it, I'm going to do that. If I feel like that motherfucking song bumping, I want to twerk a little bit, I'm going to do that. If I feel like, shit, I just got my hair retwisted, I'm about to go get a line up.
Period.
And then, and I'm going to go sit on the fucking balcony even though ain't nobody out there. I might goddamn make the sunlight hit me a certain type of way because I'm in my soft girl era. I get my toes done. A lot of y'all niggas out here walking around with creepy crawlers. You know what I'm saying? But them toes need to be intact.
Ain't
Okay?
never had a manicure or a pedi.
Self-care and soft girl era can run into the same thing, in my opinion. They can. But I don't agree with people thinking that the soft girl era is I gotta be kept.
Yeah, I'm a princess.
That's modern day gold digging.
Yeah. Go.
In my opinion.
How you do it, sister?
Yeah, that's modern day. That's modern day gold digging, in my opinion. And I say that with the utmost confidence, and I don't care whose feathers it fucking ruffles because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's either you gonna work and do what you gotta do to get yourself to a position where you feel like you can comfortably be in your soft girl era. Yeah, you can meet somebody who do all of those things, but are you really in your soft girl era if you gotta worry about where your nigga at when you text his phone? Are you really in your soft girl era when you gotta worry about where your lady at when she say she this place but she ain't there? You know what I'm saying? That don't put you in your soft girl era for real. That just means that your nigga pay for everything or your lady pay for everything, and now you just gotta be content with sitting down.
Okay. Real spill, real shit.
Cause me, honey, soft girl era means I don't got no cares in the world. It don't matter if I look at that location, it's where you say you at.
It is.
Well, that's you about to bring up a whole nother topic, but go on.
Alright,
Go ahead.
if I look at that location,
go ahead now.
it's where you say you is. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't talking to me all day, I know that you either busy or you conducting business.
So,
I'm comfortable.
Right.
Do you feel like somebody who says like they're in their soft girl era, could that be like a insecurity or over compensated emotion per se?
Absolutely. I feel like sometimes they say that shit because they trying to convince themselves that they're in the soft girl era. You saying it, who you trying to convince?
Right.
Because if you really in it, People gonna see that.
Right,
It speak
right.
for itself. By how you carry yourself, by how you conduct yourself, by how you look. You know what I'm saying? I can go outside tomorrow in a pair of sweatpants and a white t-shirt that got holes in it. I lift my arm up, you see my whole pit. I'm still in my soft girl era. What the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? That don't change that I'm in my soft girl era, because if I take my socks off, my toes, I got fucking French tips.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? My bills are paid.
It's a perception.
It's perception. It's perception. I don't feel like.
Oh man.
Should it have had a dictionary like an actual definition in a dictionary? Fuck no.
Right.
Because that is determined by the person. There should not be a worldwide reasoning for why you're in your soft girl era. Because if that's the case, then what are men? What are men in when they get killed?
Good question. That's a good question.
He's a DL.
Right. It's a down low nigga. That's what they say. Or that nigga a leech.
Right.
Right. You're right.
Or he got more hoes. You get what I'm saying? So it's a catch-22 with it. You know what I'm saying? Girls want to be in their soft girl area, in their soft girl era. But then if a nigga say he and his goddamn, he good. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to do this. He ain't got his wife let him be home and be this. Now he a bitch. That's what that's what people say. Girl, he using you. Girl, you know what I'm saying?
You're right, though.
Them girls ain't giving that man no accolades, not knowing probably the shit that he do behind the scenes. They don't know how long that man took care of the situation before he was allowed to sit down. They just go off of the perception of what the fuck it looked like.
Yep.
You're right. You better preach it, pastor.
Not no pastor, baby. Just the benefit. You know.
I get in my soft girl era with music. Some music bring me soft girl era.
Let's go.
Okay.
Give me top 2 songs, soft girl era.
I ain't got no top 2 songs now. I just say
What you listening to?
I don't know. I like Coco.
Okay, that's my girl.
She gonna bring it out.
That's my girl. Yeah.
It gets you your soft girl era.
You got your tinks. You got, you know what I'm saying? It's so many things that can put you in that mode. But again, like we said, like it technically ain't really a mode. It's a mentality.
I guess.
It's a lifestyle to an extent. It's just like what you choose to consider your soft girl era is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Well said.
There's no real definition of that.
Nope.
Well said.
So when you hear somebody say that, right? And you might know they backing. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on between them and their significant other or whatever. And you hear motherfucker, girl, yes, because I'm in my soft girl era. But you know that nigga just put her head between the washer and dryer.
Yo, you is
2 days ago. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's
Like, how you feel about that, though? Like, you know, like, in those terms. Because, I mean, we on the internet, we see.
a lot, but to each his own.
We see a whole lot of
People
shit.
put certain things on the internet, but you really know what's going on behind closed doors. I just say to each his own.
Which is why I say most of that shit be fake.
Yeah, that's, I mean, at the end of the
unless
day,
they're doing it for content and some money.
That's
I mean, a
it.
lot of people doing that too now.
And honestly, doing content creation, it makes you realize how fake everything is.
Yeah.
Nobody ever tells you the bad. I'm not going to tell you how I got to this point.
Right.
But when you see, is what I'm going to celebrate.
Right.
And that's really what I feel like that shit is too. It's just, do y'all know, sorry to side note, I got ADHD. With the clock it shit. Do y'all know what that means or where that came from?
Nah, give me something. Little known fact.
That's what deaf people do to say 3.
To say what?
3.
The number 3?
The number
How you
3.
figure that out?
I was around a deaf person.
Yo, you play too much, man. No.
And you just ask or like,
So every time we do that means 3.
It's 3 o'clock. Like,
No.
oh.
So what yours
So I guess
mean?
that's why it's clock.
I gotta look at yours.
Okay.
Because yours
what's
is yours is different.
Maybe I'm doing the real clock.
Right. I don't know. And you just went
Not
to
the
now to
street
tell us that after we were doing it
Right.
the whole time.
okay,
that's
I'm
crazy.
so sorry.
No,
But
that's okay.
But yeah, I definitely do. ADHD, I definitely do.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
It's all perception. It is. So, but how would I feel about seeing, you know, pretty much when you know something ain't what it is and it's stated. I just mind my business. Because we know, you know.
Right.
Sometimes every hit dog don't have to holler.
Right.
You know what it is. You already know how that person is.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't like to mind my business.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
That's really okay.
Right. Because sometimes some people need to be confronted on some of the
Absolutely.
bullshit. Especially when you know, go around and parading a particular type of lifestyle, but the people who really know that ain't your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that may be why I have very few friends. Can count them on a hand. Because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna never be that friend that just be like, you right, girl. Hell yeah, that's what it is.
Egg on the BS.
Nah, I'm not a yes man. I ain't gonna never be the peanut gallery. I'ma always be that friend that tell you the truth. Cause sometimes, goddamn, I want somebody to tell me the truth. Don't just be a person that's listening on the ear, get the tea, then I hear the tea down the street and around the corner because you wasn't being a real friend to me.
That was never.
I should have known you wasn't a real friend the moment that I told you the tea. And then you decided to tell me that I was right in that fucked up thinking that I had. You know what I'm saying?
And you knew it was fucked up.
I knew it was fucked up. But I just wanted to hear from somebody else that I was fucked up. You get what I'm saying? Most of the time when we do some fucked up shit, we know we done fucked up for real.
But a lot of people don't like to hear that they fucked up though.
Right, and that's on them.
Yeah.
That means that they want a whole bunch of ain't shit ass people around them. Which is why most of the connections that we see in most instances are not legitimate connections. Right. Their connections, they're like seasonal.
And it depends on who the person is you talk to too.
Yeah.
So you already know whenever you say something, whether that person gonna, you know, how they gonna react to the situation.
Yeah, that shit be crazy, bro. It be seasonal connections. But they say everybody come in your life for a season. You know, somebody in there to teach you something. But if you've had consistency of motherfuckers changing up like leaves around you, you know what I'm saying? When you gonna get hip to it? When you gonna get your shit together and she be like, you know what? I might be fucked up for real.
Real bad.
Motherfuckers just sit and harp on that shit though. They don't want to hear the truth. But on here you gonna hear the motherfucking truth. Sorry, I got Tourette's.
Oh no.
I like her.
Right.
Friend, what you on? What you on with these relationships? What's up with these relationships? What we talking?
What ship you talking about?
Child,
'Cause
whichever
last
ship
one
you
was
pick.
friendships.
Whichever ship you pick. It can be, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about situationships. Let's talk about relationships. Let's talk about
Yeah, what about them?
shit, whatever you decide. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of shit. We just talked about how motherfuckers be putting on for the goddamn internet, making it seem like it's more than what it really is.
I think everybody do that though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Shit, me. I mean, yes
Everybody
and no.
do it.
Yes and no. You got some people who the internet get mad sometimes when they talk about the bad so much.
But ain't nothing wrong with that though. At least they telling the truth. Everybody show the good stuff on the
But
internet.
is it the truth or is it the intention?
No, if
Attention grab.
anybody is talking about something bad on social media, I'd rather hear that than the good, because people, they misconstrue shit. They make it look real sweet. But like you say, you know people outside of the social media, I'm like, bro, them motherfuckers fight all the time. That motherfucker cheating all the time, and they still together. So that's how I see it. I mean, ain't nobody perfect, but damn.
I don't know. I mean, I beg to differ on that one. I'd rather see
The good.
I'd rather see the good.
But it be
Sometimes
fake
you gotta
though.
keep the
It
bad
be-
within. Like
Nah,
you
it
can't
be
just put the bad out there for everybody to know. Now everybody's spreading your business. Now your business down the street at Anime House,
True,
at
but-
Toby House, and whoever
But
house
check
it
this out.
is.
The people you around can spread it too.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
trust you, but I'm telling you, but you sneak telling this person, and they done went and told everybody in the street.
Right.
So it's 50-50. It go either way.
It is
It
a
go
50-50.
either way.
But what I say when I say I would rather see the good over the bad is because we already surrounded around a bunch of bad shit.
True,
Like so much shit going on in the world. Motherfucking the ICE out here snatching people from their families. You got, you know what I'm saying? We got families feuding over money, or at least that's what it looks like. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got people backdooring people who are in the same vicinity. I might be sitting next to you today, but tomorrow you might goddamn sneak off and do some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we gonna talk about the bad, but at the same point in time, just be real. It's a difference in, because it's a lot of people who only post negative shit.
Yeah.
But most people post negative shit because it's an attention grab. They're not doing it necessarily to get people's real opinions on how the fuck or what they should really do. Some people are just genuinely asking, like, what should I do about this?
Right.
But then there are some people who, you only posting this negative shit all the time. I don't want to see you on my page no more.
Right, but it's
still
going to be 50-50.
Yeah.
You got a point about what you
But I don't want to see you on my fucking page no more.
How you know that? Like, what if that's like really a cry for help?
Well, that's true.
Like,
true.
Like,
true.
Just because, like, I don't think people just wake up and say, I'm going to be a negative bitch today. Like,
Right.
you know, sometimes maybe what if that is our outlet?
Yeah, it could be.
Okay. And that's fine. You know?
It ain't right, but.
No. And in my opinion, those type of people need to seek professional attention. Or find somebody that they can entrust. Because Facebook ain't it.
It ain't.
Instagram ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But that's how some people cope. I mean, for you, it's different.
Yeah.
But for somebody else, that might be their thing. And them the people with 15.7K followers, while I still got 9.
Right.
Versus,
They
you
might
know what I'm
need to get
saying?
on Twitter, not Facebook, maybe with X and stuff like that.
I don't know.
Like
Probably
stuff
just
like
the
that.
thing where they don't have followers for real.
Yeah, you know, just if I just want to talk to somebody, I can't write it in my journal, so I just want to put it out there.
Or
Maybe
you can put it in
somebody-
your notes. You can journal, do whatever. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes you can talk to yourself. Just don't let nobody see you talking to yourself. But
Like,
you
don't
can
talk
to
back.
yourself. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know why people say that, bro.
Not answering, but
I
you
don't know
know,
why people say
talk to yourself.
Hey,
You know,
man,
let it out.
to be honest though, we all answer ourselves at some point. We all answer ourselves at some point. So I don't necessarily, you know what I mean, you too fucked up. Just don't let nobody else hear you do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Not all the time now.
You don't give a fuck?
And,
Alright.
if I feel like talking to me and me need to tell you some shit, bitch,
Period.
you're fucking up.
I
I'm fucking
feel
up,
that.
bitch, it's you.
Period,
Okay, it's
yeah.
me. It's me.
It's not them, it's you.
Right.
Okay.
My soft girl era.
Man, you almost made me spit that shit out.
Sorry.
Period. Yeah, soft girl era. That shit crazy.
Yeah. I don't know.
I wish I was more in content creating back in the day.
Hell yeah.
Now it's out there, everybody making money, but
Yeah.
It's
it's
the market is
it's, you know,
saturated
and
now.
it's time consuming too.
Oh yeah.
It's very time consuming.
But it's very the feeling is gone. You don't know what's real or fake anymore.
Right.
Like
Thank
it's
you,
crazy
AI.
how somebody can just really beat their face, get so cute, take a picture, and then turn the camera off and just cry. Like
Right.
like you just never know what people are going through. For real. So that's why I just be like, you know, you see it. Like, granted, you don't have to deal with it. Everybody has an option. You can
I can
block,
unfollow.
You do what you got to do. But you know, at that moment, you just never know somebody's train of thought of why they putting some shit out there. And usually the ones that actually put it out be mad when you say something about it.
Right.
You just said your baby daddy put your motherfucking head between the wash and dry, but then when I see you, I'm like, shit, you good? You know, now you mad. Like,
Right.
you put it out there. So.
Right.
But don't say wash and dry around me.
So now you triggered. Did you remove the washer dryer from your home? Shit. Like, now you triggered. Shit be crazy for real.
Yeah, people are crazy. Life is different.
Life is crazy, man. Life is crazy. And then I just want to elaborate a little bit more because, like, when I said like I don't want to see the negative shit every day, we're gonna see it regardless.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like, it can't be the same song and dance every fucking day. When you woke up that morning, your day technically it was a blessing in itself to wake up. First and foremost, start your day off with that. Start your day off with a good morning. Hey, I've been having the toughest time this week, but we're going to make today a better fucking day.
Right.
It starts with the affirmations. You got to tell yourself that you're not the circumstances you keep preaching to everybody else about.
True.
Or that you're not the situation that you're going through. That's manifestation. That's at some point, when are you going to realize that you have a say in the negative shit that you posting every day?
Respect.
So, everybody be pointing. Everybody be pointing their finger at other motherfuckers and forgot that it's four more point back. Real spill though. Think about it. How many times, both of y'all, this for both of y'all, how many times you say for instance you have a disagreement in a relationship that you have, right? And you know both of y'all said some fucked up shit. But overall, your thought process in it, because you got so upset, was it was their fault I got this way.
Oh, buddy.
Okay, what was the question?
When I'm saying you pointing the finger at somebody else,
Right.
but forgetting that it's 4 or 3 more, or however many pointing right back at you, right? But how many times have you been in a situation or a relationship or a friendship or anything where y'all going back and forth and y'all both say some fucked up shit to one another, but it's their fault that you even said the fucked up shit?
Yeah, I'm different.
Plenty.
She talking about I'm different.
Plenty.
Like, if I
But
say
I also reflect on like, dang, sometimes it do be me though.
Right.
It do be me.
But in that moment you don't want to say
No.
that.
No. Right.
So, but why though?
Right.
When does it kick in?
After the fact. Not right then and there, because I still be mad. I still be heated. Like, you got me fucked up.
Right.
But you in your soft girl era, so you gonna ride that shit on out.
Yeah.
No, that's all the way. That's not soft girl. That is hood,
But you know
ratchet.
what? I think about it and I reflect on it. I be like, you know what? Sometimes you was wrong. Sometimes you do have to, calm down, and you just got to think about it. And sometimes don't think with your mouth.
All right.
Don't think with your mouth. But sometimes it be in the heat of the moment, and I think with my mouth more than
Quick
I
with
think.
it.
Yeah.
You're just gonna say what the fuck happened.
Right.
And fuck the consequences.
But after, it's just like, damn,
Yeah.
that's too far. You took it too far, and it's.
I try not to. I really do think about. If I say it, I thought about it. I know sometimes some
Sam,
stuff
and everybody
came out,
don't do that.
but I really have thought about what I said. And when I was younger, yes. Now, I didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. But I now, at the age I am now, I'm just like, if I say it, I feel like it's my responsibility to stand on what I said. So if I say, fuck you, bitch, I hope you get hit by a car, or I'm going to do this to that, I mean that.
Right.
Oh, no, see, yeah, stand on it for sure. I'm
Yeah.
going to stand on it for sure, but then I'm going to be like,
See, I'm not. I'm going to look at you like,
So do
I
you,
told you I was going to do it. So when I
yeah.
do it, don't get mad.
So do you
Yeah.
think about, I don't know, because everybody thinking process is different. Do you think about what you about to say first before you say it, or it just comes out? Because some people do. Like if I say what I'm about to say, I know this going to turn left, we're going to be back and forth at it. So do you think about it, or you just, oh, I'm mad, so I'm going to just blur it out? You know it's wrong, but you still blur it out.
I think about it because I know if you trying to go to hell, bitch, I'm going below it. So I will take myself out of the equation first, or I get quiet. I do that. That's something I'm working on too. I'll shut down because I know once I go, I can't come back.
And I respect you for that.
Like I can't. I can't. I done called your mom, your grandma. I done the worst. Or I've said something that I know I probably can't take back. Because once it's out, it's out.
It's out, right.
And even if you accept me back and we get back cool again, in the back of, like, you did it to me, in the back of my head, I'm going to always hear that.
I was just about to ask you that.
So, this bitch said I was bald as fuck. I told her I ain't never took my wig off around nobody. I did it, and you see I ain't got no hair. And now the first thing you say is you bald head bitch. Yeah, I'm going to be upset.
Okay.
Because I know how you really feel.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So do you feel like it's a way to even come back from some shit like that?
No, there ain't. She just explained it. Once you say it, you say it. You say no business. That's
right.
it.
But so in essence, so what you do? You done said it. Now what? That friendship over or that relationship over?
It ain't over, but it's still in the back of your head. You can't.
So then it's over.
No, not
Because
technically.
if you meet an instance that you
No,
can't
not
get past,
technically.
but in essence it is. And I say that because once you get to a point where there's something that you can no longer accept, if you cannot forgive I ain't asking you to forget, but if you cannot forgive and move forward, if it's always in the back of your mind, there's always a doubt there, then guess what? Nigga, you stuck in that moment.
No, you can
Which
forgive.
means it's a constant, it's still gonna be a constant loop. It's always going to be a topic of discussion. No matter how far forward y'all move, y'all can move 10 spaces forward. But if in the back of one of y'all mind, you still hearing the shit that happened 6 years ago,
right.
I feel like
I
guess it
the trust will never be there anymore.
Right.
It's a trust.
But it's
Yes and no.
yeah,
I feel like it
It's a
probably was never
50-50.
there, honestly.
It
was never there.
That's just like telling somebody if they traumatized by something, they can't be traumatized because it happened 6 years ago. No.
Yeah.
That does
No,
not
that's
mean
not the same. That's not the same.
But traumatized. If you're traumatized the same way somebody said something to you and it's stuck in your head and you saying 6 years ago it should be over with. If I'm traumatized by something someone did to me 6 years ago and it's still stuck in my head, you telling me, no, it's totally different.
Right. So no, you're right. That is totally different. But what I'm saying is that now you're saying this instance that you can't move past is a trauma.
Right.
That you just related the two.
Right.
The instance that you can't move past or that you still got lingering in the back of your mind, it traumatized you. It becomes a trauma. It is now a part of you. In order to move past a trauma, you have to heal. Correct. Which means that if you're not going to do the things internally to heal from that, sometimes healing from your trauma means you have to separate from the piece that caused you trauma.
But even when you separate, you still got it there. I get what you're saying.
The trauma is there, but then it takes for the other partner too, depending on what type of shit we talking about right now.
Idiom.
So, okay, friendship. Sometimes,
I would say
I ain't doing that about that.
What about friendships?
Just do relationships.
Yeah.
I mean, relationships too. Then you have to kind of outweigh. Then I would start weighing, like, okay, yeah, you hurt me here, but is this one hurt? You might have did this one thing, right, or said this one thing, but everything we've been through this far is it a balance? Is it worth me saying fuck, letting it go because of that hurt me? But what are you gonna do to help me get over? Because you know it's a trauma now too because of how I've reacted.
Correct. Right. So you said the key word. They know it's a trauma now too. Some of them just feel like, oh, I hurt you is nothing,
right?
But it's trauma. But they know that it's trauma.
So then you look at it from this perspective. If you saying that you've been traumatized, the other person knows that you've been traumatized by it, how do they measure trauma?
It's not so much of a measure.
Well, I'm talking about for your partner.
Right.
Well, that's a question for them. That's
you know, measure how fucking fast I flipped out. What was the level of my flipped out?
Right. But just because you flipped out and that was your trauma level, how you know that they weren't healed enough to not flip out for you, but there was something that traumatized them?
That's also a trigger, though. That's a trigger.
I ain't trying to.
I mean, I'm just saying.
If you flipping out from a trauma response, that is a trigger.
Right.
Well, yeah, you're right.
That's a trigger. Somebody triggered you to flip out. Like,
correct. That means that you've been there before.
Right.
That means that you've been there before. So does that mean that now you're carrying everything from something else you experienced over to this?
Right.
Yes and then no.
So does that mean that? But so does that mean? But it does. But in a way, it does. And the reason being is because something can only traumatize you or trigger you if you've experienced that feeling before.
Right.
Or the feeling that you don't want to feel because you know it's coming.
Right.
Correct.
But
do you know it's coming?
Right.
If you sit around waiting on the shoe to drop, you missing out on everything good about it.
Negative.
Not real.
You missing out on everything that could have been great about the situation. Yes, like you said, everybody human. Nobody's fucking perfect. Damn. Exact words. So if nobody's perfect and we're all human and we all make mistakes, we are consistently growing individuals. Which means that I might fuck up over here and I may genuinely be fucking sorry that that shit happened the way that it happened. But now we gotta look at self too. Because sometimes the thing that we feared the most, we cause. You can cause the thing that you fear the most to come because you're consistently thinking about it. You sitting there, oh man, this motherfucker gonna do this right here. Guess what?
And
you keep wishing some shit.
That's the
negative.
You
putting the shit in your mind. So when it happens, you saying, I think about it all the time because when it happens, I'm not gonna be surprised when it fucking happens, but you're still gonna be surprised when it happens because you had this person at this higher pedestal thinking that, oh, you ain't showed me shit, but now you finally showed me your true colors. But you think that it's your true colors, but it's really not the person that they are. It was just circumstances and situations that took them there. Everything is a cause and effect.
Yeah.
Everything is a cause and effect. No matter how you look at it, everything is gonna be a cause and effect.
What if somebody's just nitpicking? I hear what you're saying.
But again, that is a cause and effect. If you nitpicking, that means that somebody nitpicked the fuck out of you.
Yeah. That
means somebody watched every step that you took. So you trying to make sure you don't do the same shit that you did in your last relationship that made this end this way. Or this happened in my relationship and now in my new relationship, I'm going to make sure I don't do that shit because I ain't trying to I don't want to feel that shit again. But what you do, you keep welcoming that same fucking feeling into your relationship when you steady looking out for that one thing.
So no matter what person, but when does that person that you're in a relationship fixes their part? I hear what you're saying.
The person that you're in a relationship now shouldn't have to fix a part because they just came in.
Right.
No, I ain't talking about no just came in. What you talking? What you mean just came in?
I'm saying if you trying to make sure.
Yeah, I'm not talking about no. Yeah, week, 2 weeks. Yeah, months and years. It ain't no
Months.
just came
First
in.
of all,
I'm just saying.
Let's talk about that shit.
You hitting points of what you saying, but it's always gonna be a yes and a no.
Right, but if you saying after 6 months together, you should know me by now. You're fucking lying.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying that. But you should know what certain things trigger somebody, bother somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Just because it triggers you and bother you doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a part of me. So now you got to know the person that you chose to do this shit with.
Right.
You chose to be with this person. Because before, but not really though. Because we see red flags before we even get entwined with somebody, but we ignore them.
Some. Because sometimes red flags don't show up right then and there. You can only speak from experience.
But
on
they
that
do.
Now.
A lot of red flags do show up right then and there.
Well,
sometimes.
shit, mine should have came way long ago. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just say that ain't true. You could be with somebody for a long fucking time, and the red flags will never show up until the very fucking end. And
but it's not that. But who's to say it's the end?
Right.
I'm saying at the very last moment when y'all finally decide to break up. I'm just saying if I could see the red flags before I started, I wouldn't be where I am or just that in the third. That's totally different.
But I don't agree that you didn't see the red flags. I think that you just ignored the red flags because you were already smitten.
No, I'm not. Your response is your response now. I'm only telling you difference. No.
Some people do hide everything.
Right, so say that. Don't make it seem like it's
But nobody's oblivious to.
But what
to
I'm saying is, a motherfucker who hide everything, that's a fucking red flag.
Yeah. But if you don't know people,
if I feel like there's still some things that I need to know about you, I haven't seen this side of you yet. Every time I see you, you bubbly. Every time I see you, you so in love. Bruh, there is an underlying something there because every person is human.
Mm-hmm. True, but at the end of the day, if I've never seen none of those and it came up, I can't blame myself for not.
I'm not blaming. I'm not saying
red flags can be created.
Right, and it's so crazy. Just like social media, everything can be fake. You don't know what's real from fake. I get what you're saying. You have a logic point. But on the other end, is somebody agreeing about what I'm saying? Like, I've not just been in the little smart relationships. I'm just saying there were no red flags. And I'm only speaking on experience. I ain't just talking to just give out hypotheses and guesses and facts. Most people ain't even been in a 5-year relationship. Some people can't even last a month. I'm just speaking real spiel.
So, just example, right? Say for instance, and I know we running out of time, but I just gotta get this shit out. So say for instance, right, I done met somebody, right? We've been kicking it strong. We about a year in. I still don't see shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? And a part of me in the back of my mind was like, bruh, this shit just too good. Mm-hmm. Like everything just too straight. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm creating a negative, yes. But at the same point in time, on top of that, I'm like, there is something. There has to be something. So internally, I start preparing myself for the something because I know nothing right now. As of right now, everything is fucking perfect. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to live life and enjoy this perfect peace. But I'm over here in my mind saying, bro, I know it's something. Like, there's got to be something, right? And then the something finally presents itself. But it's nothing like the something that you thought it was going to be. I have to start now. I'm going, and me as my person, I'm going to start looking for what red flags I overlooked automatically. Reason being is because we've been kicking it for a year. I ain't seen this person in this element, this element, this element. But how did we meet? What were the terms on how we met? Were you fresh out of a relationship? Was I fresh out of a relationship? The first initial conversations that we had. Yeah, we might have clicked over prior traumas from each other that we didn't realize were actually fucking traumas, but we just sitting around talking, caddying, being friends. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you become friends with a person first, you'll see a lot of things inside of them, but you just know sometimes being friends first is the first step of being in a successful relationship. Mm-hmm. That is the stigma. Mm-hmm. That is what they tell you. Mm-hmm. That's the stigma. You got to be friends before you can be in a relationship with somebody. True. But at the end of the day, technically that's not true because in most situations, if I'm your friend before I'm with you, more than likely I'm not going to be with you. Because I've seen how you handle other motherfuckers while we were friends. Mm-hmm. So what's going to make me any different from those people?
Right.
Right? So now, Me and this random person we done met, we kicking it, we strong, we doing everything. We out here, goddamn, everybody in America seeing us, goddamn, we out here, we out here, we out here, we out here. Some people who out here looking probably know some of the skeletons that I know exist with this other person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And some of the people know the skeletons that I have that exist. You know what I'm saying? But they just out here watching, kind of like how we just said. We look at the good, we look at the bad, we look at everything. We want to know what's real or fake. You know, you got all of these different things, but there's somebody out there who knows. So when those people decide, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. When they become a me, be like, you know, I don't want to hear this shit no more. They either unfollow or they reach out to the person who don't know.
Mm-hmm. Is that not bitter?
That's bitter as fuck. It's not a good way to be.
Right.
But it happens. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not reaching out, or if you're not the person that's reaching out to somebody to put them on game about what you think that they should know, I don't want you to be happy. I don't want you to live this lie anymore, because this lie that y'all putting out there, they think it's a lie. This is your regular life. You really feeling good about your shit. But I don't want you to live this lie no more, so I'm going to put some shit out there. I'm going to just put this bug in your ear so I can put you on notice, because ain't nobody else doing it. Everybody watching you go into this trap that you think is just so perfect. All you doing is ranting and raving. So now you bitter because maybe your situation ain't the perfect. Or maybe you just really care about the person that you're telling them about, and you just don't want them to become a victim later on down the line after you've invested too much time. Whatever the reason it may be, it happens.
But what if that person changed, though?
People can change. People don't change. People alter.
True.
Don't people change for who they want to change for?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Change does not exist. You cannot change. You can alter. You make alterations to the person that you are in order to fit the narrative that you want to create. Changing means that today I'm a human. Tomorrow I can be Mary Poppins. Right or wrong? Y'all believe in change or y'all believe in alterations?
Well, now that you say it like that,
Friend, you got your side. It's always two sides to the story.
And I'm asking you your side.
I mean, it's something that changed, but a lot of people say they're gonna change, but they don't change. It ain't no change.
So does change
They
really
still be
exist?
depending on who you is. That's just like saying somebody that got saved. Is you really saved or you not saved? You go to church and get saved and go back to doing the same thing you did was doing, but in the church they see you saved because you gave your heart to the Lord in the church. But once you leave out the church,
but it's a work in progress. It's not just like
That shit ain't overnight.
right then and there. No.
No, it's not
It's a
overnight.
work in
But
progress.
somebody gonna repeat and say they're gonna change, and you've been this 1 month, this 2 months, this 3 months, this 4 months. This done been a year now.
But you can't determine somebody's change off
No,
of
you-
your view.
No, you
they
can't.
have to change
but
for them.
If you still see the same repeating things over and over, that's like putting a child with a disability in the school. They want to see a change. Eventually, you see a change, and it progresses. It progresses. It progresses. So the people that say they're gonna change, you really don't see no progressions until years after.
Or you just see it again. That's an alteration. And I say that because a motherfucker tell you all day, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna make it right, I'm gonna do things differently, I'm gonna do things differently. And you see the pattern of them not doing things differently. But the moment that y'all separating and they go be with somebody
Yes,
else,
totally
that person
different.
that they're with, they're giving them everything that it is that you required. But the difference is you didn't require the shit up front. So when you don't lay the playing field straight up and down, like if you come in this motherfucker and be like, look, this is who I am and this is my expectation.
Right.
A lot of motherfuckers don't be real up front. And that's the problem. That's the real issue with everything. You want to come in at somebody and you want you want this long lasting relationship. You want marriage. You want kids. You want all of this. You want to grow old with a white picket fence and all of this other bullshit. But at the end of the day, have you been real enough with yourself to be real with the person that you're trying to pursue?
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, they got traumas, you got traumas.
Mm-hmm.
They got triggers, you got triggers. You both are humans. You both are not capable of change, but you're capable of altering for the things that you decide you want to alter for.
True, I'll give you that.
Because what I lacked with you, I may present with this motherfucker over here.
Mm-hmm.
I like you.
Oh, girl, don't like me. Don't like me, girl.
I like her.
Hey, man, we're going to go ahead and wrap this shit up, man. But once again, man, I want to thank our guests. We got Krim. We got Jaya. Again, Benefits Only presents More Than Friends. Y'all stay tuned.
See?